And it's Thursday. No, it's not. It's not Thursday. It's Wednesday evening. Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, May 8th, 2019. How are you? Good evening. I'm Dave, and this is Let's Have a Chat, Walking Leader Wednesday edition. Getting a little stuttering here, so I'm not too sure if this is working or what's going on. Could just be things are firing up here in the old Walking Leader headquarters. So, how's everybody doing? We're at the middle point of the week. And I'm not going to say it because I don't like that commercial because they just ruined it. So, okay, you know, they stopped showing that commercial. So kudos to them. Alrighty, so it's Wednesday. Walking Leader Wednesday is where I read from my book, The Walking Leader. It's going through a facelift for everybody. So if you see it different online, it's because it's going through a facelift. A couple of things that need to get adjusted. And content, well, we're going to be updating the content as we speak. All right, so with that being said, today we're going to talk about Chapter 13, You Are Not a Spy. Chapter 13 in the book. I know I'll correct the show notes, so I know it says 12 right now, but once we're done with the live, I'll go into post and I'll correct the show notes. But it is Chapter 13, so don't be misled. And those of you that are watching post, the information is already there. So, see, that's the magic of watching live. That's why you need to be here live every Monday through Friday at 6:45, give or take a minute or so, 6:45 Central Time. And we're going to take a couple of minutes. So, straight, Rule 13, you are not a spy. Those working in the IT industry are sometimes considered hackers, quote unquote hackers, by those who have little trouble fully grasping what a network analyst or a network support technician does and does not do. They especially have difficulty understanding whom they are working for, whom the IT specialists are working for. Unfortunately, there will be those times when people will just flat out accuse an IT person of reading their emails or diving into my computer without their permission or hacking into the work PCs for some dubious reason or another. As the lead IT person for my region, I was not immune to such accusations, especially when individuals were caught with their hands in the cookie jar and were looking for a way to save themselves. Sometimes it was just to deflect attention from the real problem, which, well, themselves. Having the keys to the digital castle made my staff and me easy targets. Of course, I was shocked the first time such accusations arose, but this served as a catalyst to do something to change their perception of my department, my staff, and me. I got out there and started to get to know them, get to know my coworkers. And as soon as I did, I realized I was actually there to, well, not I, they actually realized that I was there to help them. And then people started feeling more at ease, less suspect. Now, it didn't totally go away, that whole feeling of, well, now what's this guy really up to? You know, he's looking for something. He's trying to get us to do something. You know, and I understand that, and that's not going to go away. But again, people will always be suspect. But once they started understanding what it is that we did, what we were doing for them, and how we were helping them, then they started realizing that, hey, maybe these guys aren't bad. Maybe these guys are not spies. So when you get out there and you're from a different department, you're walking around the company floor and you're getting to meet people, you're getting to know them, they're going to be a little suspicious of you. One, because you're an outsider. Two, because you're a supervisor or a manager or a leader from the outside, not from within that department or group. They're going to be suspect. And it's like, what's this guy up to? What's this gal going to do? What is she looking for? What's he digging? What's he trying to dig up? And it comes with the territory. And in some cases, that's not going to go away. That's never going to go away, because what you sometimes think is just on the surface, up and up, the right thing, boom, just peel back that first layer. They're out to get you. They're trying to figure you out, what you're doing, what you're trying to do, what scam you might be trying to pull on people. And there are people like that out there. That's not going to go away. I got called in one time because, you know, what are y'all doing with the cameras? Why are you always fixing the cameras? Are they always broken, or are they broke? And no, it's nothing like that. It's that we have to be insured. We have to ensure that they were working. But again, people were suspect. Why are you moving this? Why are you doing that? Who are you looking at? Are you spying on this, or are you spying on that? You know, things like that. And it got to the point that, you know, you just started realizing and accepting the fact that some people will consider you a spy, and the majority of the people won't. Because if you're open, honest, and transparent with them, they're going to be open, honest, and transparent with you. It's the ones that are hiding something that are going to be more suspect. They're the ones that are going to be a little bit louder. They're going to be the ones that are going to try to deflect attention away from themselves onto you. So as you're going around doing the walking leader, and you're walking around, you're meeting people, and you're leading by walking around, understand that not everyone's going to like what's going on. Not everyone's going to like the fact that you have the opportunity, the wherewithal, and the time and the resources to get out and walk around while they're stuck behind the desk. See, that's also another thing you have to work on. So why is he walking around so much? How come he gets to do it and I don't get to do it? Should have chosen a different profession, a different vocation. That's my answer. Because again, you put yourself where you want to be. You also have to accept the good and the bad. That's just the way it is. So if you see somebody going out there walking around and you see that as bad, well, guess what? They can, they are, they will. And if you're not going to do anything to change it, then you have no room to complain. Now, if you're doing something to change it and you are changing it, but yet it's not happening, well, then guess what? Then you can complain because you are doing something about it. But just to complain, it doesn't fly. So ensure that you know that there's going to be two sides to everyone. There's going to be two sides to every situation. There's going to be two sides to every problem and to every solution. But as long as they know, and you know in your heart and your mind, what you're doing is on the up and up. It's open, it's transparent, it's honest. You're not a spy. You're not there to spy on them. However, you are there to correct on the spot. There's a problem. You definitely have to correct on the spot. Failing to do that and something goes wrong and you knew about it, well, guess what? Instead of a spy, you're going to kind of wish you were just a fly on the wall that you could fly away, but that's not going to happen. So understand that you still have to correct on the spot. There's any problems, there's any situations, obviously you need to let the management know, that their supervisors, the direct supervisors know, because this could turn into something greater, something bigger, some more, well, it costs the organization time, money, resources, and people. And we don't want to do that. That's not what this is about. But you do call them on the spot. You correct on the spot. That's it. Alrighty, folks. Well, listen, my name's Dave. I thank you for stopping by. I thank you for watching. Those of you that are watching live, I do appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. I'll be back again tomorrow when we're talking about leadership. And in the meantime, I wish you a good evening. And talk to you soon. Have a good night. And we'll talk to you 6:45 Eastern, 7:45, no, correction, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central tomorrow. We're talking about leadership. Have a good night. Dave out.